Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up during inflation, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 up front for 3 months plus taxes and fees. Promo rate for new customers for limited time. Unlimited more than 40 gigabytes per month. Slows full terms at mintmobile.com.
Selling a little or a lot? Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your own online shop stage to the first real life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage? Shopify's there to help you grow. Shopify helps you turn browsers into buyers with the internet's best converting checkout. 36% better on average compared to the other leading commerce platforms. Because businesses that grow, grow with Shopify. Get a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/promo. Shopify.com/promo.
This episode is sponsored by Horizon Studios. Hello everyone, I'm Nicole Goodman.
And I'm Laura Mishkon, and this is Self-Care Club. Today's product is something that has been hitting our algorithm with constant ads.
Like, it's everywhere.
Yeah. It got to the point where we were like, bloody hell, let's just test it out.
Yeah.
And it is, I don't know if you've seen these clubbers, Detox foot pads. They are an over-the-counter product, or in our case, we bought them from Amazon, that claim to remove toxins from the body while you rest at night. The makers of these adhesive pads that you stick to the bottom of your feet also say they can improve various other medical conditions. But what exactly are they?
They are adhesive patches and you place them on the bottom of your feet before you go to bed at night. The product is left in place while you sleep. So it's basically like a tea bag.
Yeah.
And so you put the tea bag on your foot and then it gives you a sticker and you put that over the tea bag.
Yeah.
Right? That's what it is. And then you sleep with it and you remove it in the morning. And it's claimed that ions in the pads draw toxins like heavy metals out of your body. So when you wake up in the morning, the pads are typically stained with a brown or a black colour. Now, on the adverts that I've seen, when they take them off, there's like all this black goo.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like quite messy.
Yes.
The manufacturers claim that this is proof that harmful or toxic materials have been effectively removed from your body.
Yeah.
Now, there's apparently many benefits to these foot pads. Tell us what they are, Lauren.
Detoxification,
Yep.
removing like toxins or heavy metals, improved circulation, stress relief, improved sleep, pain relief, especially in feet and legs, enhanced energy, and boosting immune function. Also, decreasing headaches, reducing depression, treating arthritis, lowering high blood pressure, treating diabetes, and my favourite one, eliminating parasites from the body. Got any parasites that need eliminating?
Not that I know of.
Okay, good. But what does the science say about this?
The scientific evidence supporting the efficacy of detox foot patches is, unsurprisingly, very limited. There is no research that supports the use of foot pads, nor is there any proof that they actually detox the body.
No.
The claims have never been proven, and the product is widely viewed as a scam.
It is.
How are they then allowed to manufacture them, to sell them? How
Well,
is this?
Some of the makers have actually been fined and penalised by the
Have they?
FTC for being false and misleading.
Well-
And not only can it be a waste of your money and time, but the ingredients can actually cause some harmful side effects.
Like what?
Allergies. You can have an allergic reaction to the stuff in them.
So why do they change colour then?
Well, the manufacturers say that is proof that toxins are being removed, but that is also a lie. The dark colour is just a result of the wood vinegar that the absorbent bit of the pad is infused with. So whenever this is mixed with perspiration from your foot, there's a colour change. So actually, as I tested out, if you just spray it with a bit of tap water, exactly the same thing happens. It's just a chemical reaction.
So it's just like the humidity of your body.
So if you've got like a
basically.
tea bag and you've completely hermetically sealed it in a sticker overnight on the bottom of your foot, which you have, if there's the slightest bit of humidity or anything going on, moisture, it turns it black.
Of course it does.
Yeah.
Of course it does. So whilst people spend large amounts of time and money trying to cleanse their bodies of toxins, in most cases it is, it's unnecessary. But how happy are you to see that?
I mean, so fucking happy.
Because according to Laura, she doesn't have any toxins in her body.
No.
None. No toxins at all.
Well, there are two types
no
of
alcohol,
toxins.
no sugar, no nothing.
There are two types of toxins that are found in the body. Endotoxins, they are created as a byproduct during normal bodily functions. Like they're things like lactic acid that builds up after exercise, or poop that is produced after you eat food, and exotoxins, which are toxic substances that are inhaled from the environment or consumed when you eat or drink, i.e. tobacco, nicotine, alcohol, drugs.
They are all toxins.
They are toxins,
Yes.
yeah. But no matter the type of toxin, you have something very special called a liver. And it processes and eliminates the toxins by filtering all the substances from your bloodstream and converting them into waste products.
It depends. If your liver is working effectively, and B, if you're not abusing all of the other substances that you're putting into your body. So if you're excessively smoking or excessively drinking, your liver might not be able to take all of those toxins out.
Then you are overwhelming your liver.
Yeah.
Poor little thing.
So your body wouldn't then be able to remove it all.
But if you had an ineffectively functioning liver, you would have very clear signs of that. You'd have jaundice,
yellow, yeah.
Yeah. Stomach pain, swollen legs, chronic fatigue, dark urine, you'd bruise very easily. Like these are all signs that you're in liver failure.
Okay.
But can I just tell you, these things, these foot pads, some people have had really bad allergic reactions to them. They've had like burning or irritation on their feet.
But they are just made of natural stuff.
They've had because they've put other stuff in them and then people are allergic. Or it's called I can't even pronounce it, pyroglinious acid. That's what's in the wood or bamboo vinegar. And the acid can cause dizziness or difficulty breathing if it's inhaled. So these are not like totally without risk.
I really don't feel like we need to now go through how you found your week, because I feel like it's all in the intro. And to be honest with you, this is why we don't always do practices anymore, because we know each other so well.
Yeah.
And I think if you've listened, if you're an avid listener, you will know us so well, and you'll pretty much know how we are going to find it before we've even tried it. And you were very skeptical, weren't you?
I really was. But I bought them and I tried them. Do you want to talk about your week?
I mean,
you've got voice notes and everything.
I have done the practice properly.
Love it.
You love that?
I love that for you.
Don't you love that for you? What about love that for us? You
love it that for us. I love it for the show.
Okay, well, they're only 2 voice notes and
Okay.
they're pretty short. We've done some weird shit over the years. This goes down as weird shit. I basically feel like I'm sticking a tea bag to my foot. By the time I've washed my face, put all the shit and serums and creams I'm supposed to put on my face, put on all my HRT, then I'm like cleaning my teeth and flossing my teeth, and now I'm sticking this to my foot. Honestly, it's taken me about an hour to get into bed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just another fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's another thing to do.
If it was incredible and you felt like amazing
Well,
the next
hold
day,
on.
it'd be worth it.
I might.
Okay.
You don't know.
Let's see.
I mean, I don't know if it's the foot patches or the fact that I had an operation 3 weeks ago, but I am exhausted today. And I haven't felt exhausted like this since like a few days after the operation. So I really don't think it's that, because the last week I felt fully myself. But today it's 2:15 on a Wednesday afternoon and I have had to have a lie down. That is how tired I am. I mean, I can barely string a sentence together. I'm not being funny. I was finished. Like, I felt dreadful. This drained exhaustion came over me, and Daisy was talking to me. I couldn't, this is the next day, I could not listen. I couldn't hear her. It was like everything was shutting down. And I went to bed and I slept for an hour and a quarter on a Wednesday afternoon. I woke up and I felt okay again. But my God, I was a wreck. A wreck. Anyway, I then had this whole panic because then for the next couple of days, I didn't feel quite right. I felt like my HRT was off, like I wasn't wearing my patch or I hadn't taken it, or I just felt like I feel when my HRT is not right. And I felt like it had shifted something to do with my hormones. And I don't even know if that's possible. I can only tell you what I experienced.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck this shit. That is never going on my foot again. I chucked them in the bin.
Yeah.
That was the end of my week. I did it once. I felt absolutely dreadful beyond dreadful belief. We're done. That is not self-care to me.
Interesting.
Yeah. This episode is sponsored by Horizon Studios.
If you're travelling this year and looking for high quality, sustainable and beautifully designed luggage, then look no further than Horizon Studios, who've launched 2 new ranges. The RE series, the world's most sustainable 97% recycled luggage, and now the revolutionary Air series, the world's lightest high-end suitcase.
And I can agree, it is so light, isn't it, Lauren? Because we got
it's
one
amazing.
each. It really is amazing, and I love to overpack. If you have airport anxiety, like me, worrying about the weight of your case, when it goes on those scales, I do it every time, then I'm telling you the Air Series is for you. The Air Series pushes the boundaries of travel, and each detail is designed and engineered to combine an ultralight and durable product. It's significantly lighter than regular suitcases and comes with a lifetime warranty because the most sustainable suitcase is one that you only buy once. We used the cases to go to Paris and Wales last year, and as chronic overpackers, we could still wheel them with ease.
We could. Ultralight and compact, the Air series is made from a premium polycarbonate hard shell with reduced thickness and a recycled lining. It's 100% vegan and produced in a way that is 99% waste-free, blending design and function seamlessly. So, Nicole, you can pack those extra 5 pairs of shoes with no stress.
The entire range is available on the Horizon Studios website and in all leading department stores. Go to www.horizon, that's HORIZN -studios.com. That's www.horizon-studios.com.
Horizon Studio. Let's go further. This episode is brought to you by Notion.
Have you ever stumbled upon a tool that feels like it's been tailor-made for you? Well, that's exactly how we feel about Notion. Simply and beautifully designed with all your notes and docs in one place and the power of AI built inside. It's where every idea, task and episode comes to life effortlessly.
Notion merges creativity with productivity seamlessly. Whether we're planning out our episode schedule, collabing on show notes or tracking guest invitations, it's perfect for those who may be becoming a little forgetful in midlife.
Hey, just the other day we used it to map out an entire season of our podcast in record time, and that's why Notion has become an indispensable part of our podcasting toolkit. It even wrote this intro for us.
Notion is more than just a workspace. It's our secret weapon for success in the digital age. Notion is a place where any team can write, plan, organise and rediscover the joy of play. It's a workspace designed not just for making progress, but getting inspired.
Notion is for everyone, CEOs, students and Lauren. If she can manage to navigate it, anyone can.
Try Notion for free when you go to notion.com/selfcareclub.
That's all lowercase letters, notion.com/selfcareclub, and start turning ideas into action. And when you use our link, you're supporting our show.
Notion.com/selfcareclub.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up during inflation, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. Ready to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 upfront for 3 months plus taxes and fees. Promo rate for new customers for limited time. Unlimited more than 40 gigabytes per month. Slows full terms at mintmobile.com.
Now tell me how you were.
So I bought them on Amazon. They arrived. I gave them to you on a Monday, half the pack. I had half the pack. I also put them on my feet on the Tuesday night. Coincidentally, we didn't discuss when we were going to do it. And
Wasn't coincidentally.
Well, I mean, we could have done it any night.
I took them from you on the Tuesday.
No, on the Monday you took them.
No,
And then,
it was on the
was it
Tuesday
on the
because I took them
Tuesday?
from your house, and I'm never at your house on a Monday.
Oh, yeah,
Always
you're
at mine.
right. You're right.
Right,
you're
so it was
right,
on
you're
a
right,
Tuesday.
You're right.
And it wasn't coincidentally that we both did it that
Yeah.
night. Anyway, the next morning you called me.
I did it and I put them on, and I woke up the next morning and I had a headache and I had to drag myself out of bed. I felt absolutely shocking.
So you called me up.
Shocking.
And I said to you, "You all right?" And you said, "I feel really off."
like so off colour.
Yeah. I said, "Well, what's the matter?" You said, "I just don't feel very well." And we thought you were just coming down with something, didn't we?
Yeah. That's how I felt. And then at 1 o'clock, I sort of sat down for lunch. I wasn't with you. And I thought, I'm just going to sit down and maybe I'll just put the TV on for 20 minutes. I mean, I never watch TV in the daytime. I couldn't. I couldn't even watch TV. I turned it off. I lay down and I slept for a full hour. And then I did the school run. And I just thought, what the fuck is
But
wrong
this
with
is
me?
what I mean. Like, I couldn't even listen to Daisy talking.
I couldn't cope
I just
with
couldn't.
anything.
Everything was shutting down on me.
Yes.
It was the weirdest thing. So then I said to you later, did I send you a message or I called you and I said, did you? Because I just thought I couldn't understand why I was so tired.
Yeah.
And I said, did you wear the foot patch last night? And you said, yes. And I said, well, it's a bit weird that we both feel dreadful.
Yeah. But then I remembered.
But not off. I felt dreadful.
Terrible. But then I remembered the day when you and I both felt terrible and we were recording from my house and we felt so ill that we had to sit on my sofa and watch an episode of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills because we just couldn't even speak. We felt so ill. And then we both tested positive for COVID. I was like, oh, okay. We actually are genuinely unwell. Why are we just pretending that we're fine? We were so ill.
But hold on. The next day,
Yeah.
I woke up.
Yeah.
Apart from feeling like my hormones were out, I was fine. I wasn't tired. I was
Yeah.
back to myself.
Yeah, I also felt fine. I thought I'm either going to be fine or I'm going to come down with something
really ill.
unpleasant.
Yeah.
And I also felt fine. And that was very, very weird. Very, very weird.
But then Lauren had a very hard time, and I think you still do, admitting that the foot patches had anything to do with it.
Because it's not possible. Like, it is literally a scam. They don't do anything, which is why these people have been like sued for selling for misinformation.
Well, they must have done something.
Well, then maybe we both, the only thing I can think is that we both had a slight allergic reaction to them. I mean, I'm not allergic to anything, but maybe there was something in it because they really were
Well,
cheap
I'm allergic
crap.
to everything.
Yeah, you are.
And if I had an allergic reaction to that, because I know how
your allergies show.
Yeah, and they show up, I get itchy and rashy.
Yeah.
So I would have had a rash on the bottom of my foot, surely.
I didn't have one. Did you?
No.
No.
Nothing like, it wasn't it didn't feel like an allergy. It didn't feel like I had a bad stomach.
No.
Or
No.
I had a rash.
No.
Or I was itchy or I was sneezing. It wasn't anything allergy related.
It was like being poisoned. I mean, I don't know if the toxins came out, but I feel like something went in. I mean, I
It would have
can't
been-
tell you how tired I was. Like at beginning of pregnancy tired. You know
Yeah.
those first 9 weeks where you're like,
Yeah.
I cannot physically keep my eyes open. I have to sleep right now. It was that
It
tiredness.
was that tiredness.
Yeah.
It was an unexplainable exhaustion.
Yeah.
So I just thought, maybe it's the operation.
Well, I haven't had an operation.
It was very weird. It was very weird, and it was too coincidental for it not to have anything to do with the patches. What I would have liked to have done, but there was no way I was going to risk it, is to trial it out for a week and see if by the end of it I was like feeling amazing. But fuck that.
Do you know what? I did think about it, and then every day I thought, well, I'm just going to do it again because that has to have been coincidental. And I'm sure I'll be fine next time. And then I just thought, no, I've got X on tomorrow. I've got something else on tomorrow. I thought I actually can't afford
Yeah.
to spend another day where I am compelled to lie on the sofa and sleep in the afternoon. Like, I have shit to get on with.
Yeah.
So
And I don't want to.
So I just didn't risk it. But I did spritz them with a bit of water to see what happened. And yeah, they just turned immediately black. They just turned
I'm pleased you
immediately
did that.
black. Yeah.
I'm pleased you did that.
Yeah. I mean,
But the thing is, when you do a detox, at first you do feel pretty ropey. Mm-hmm. You do.
I don't know. I've only ever the only one I've ever done in my life is when you and I did that juice cleanse thing, and I didn't feel terrible that I remember. I just felt hungry and pissed off. I didn't feel terrible.
I mean, I haven't done a detox for many, many years, but you do feel, or you can feel a bit shit at first. Anyway, the point is, do they work? Have no idea because I wasn't going to try it again. Would I recommend it? Well, should we go into summary?
I think we should summarise.
I mean, I think it's obvious what we're about to summarise, isn't it?
I think so, yes.
So what worked?
If they were like a genuine product, they're certainly easy to use and they're cheap. That's it. I'll give it that.
Yeah, but they're not a genuine product.
No, they're not.
You might as well stick a green tea bag to your foot
With
and
some
with a plaster.
Yeah, with a plaster, yeah.
And see what happens.
I mean, you could. Or a chamomile tea bag if you wanted a good night's sleep.
oh, chamomile, lavender.
Or a peppermint one.
Yeah. If you've got a bad stomach, I hear that helps. Nothing really worked.
No, nothing worked.
Nothing
Everything
worked.
didn't work.
Everything didn't work. The next day, I basically malfunctioned.
Snap.
Totally malfunctioned. What if we'd had like a big meeting the next day? Luckily, we didn't have that much
I
on.
couldn't have gone. I could not.
No.
I couldn't even watch television. I
No.
couldn't even use my eyes.
That's what I mean. I couldn't even use my ears.
Let alone get off a sofa and go to a meeting. No.
So weird. Like our senses just shut down.
It was horrible. I do think, to me, it felt like an allergic reaction. I can't think of anything
It's
else
not, that
it
is
was.
not an allergic
But I
reaction.
don't even want to give it that much power because it's just crap. So I can't even believe that it did as much damage as it did because it's such rubbish.
But it did. But it did.
Yeah.
Because the proof is in the pudding.
So are they coming in the club?
No.
No.
I wouldn't even shove it up my arse. No.
I really wouldn't suggest you do that.
I'm not going to go anywhere near them ever again.
I wouldn't suggest shoving it up your arse because look what
No,
damage you
but-
did sticking it on your foot.
But you know what I mean. It's like when you say, oh, you can shove it up your arse.
No, that I'm shoving it straight in the bin.
In the bin.
Yeah.
In the bin.
Yeah.
If there is any more reason of why we do the show that we do, it's for those fucking foot patches that basically just
They're just a con.
a total con.
So you know what? Although this may not be the most heavyweight show we've ever done, I bet there's a handful of clubbers who've also had them on their algorithm and thought, do you know what? I'll give those a go. And now we've saved them the time and the money and the horrible next day.
We really have.
Yes.
We are doing a good thing here,
We
Lauren.
are.
But that's why we started the show.
It was just for this very sort of nonsense.
Well, to debunk it.
Yeah.
Because who needs that shit in their life?
No one needs that
The
shit.
thing is that I don't know anyone else in my world that would have ever tried this, so I can't even ask people if it works.
I don't either. And the only thing I can think of to use them for is if you've got someone who you really, really hate, give them to them as a birthday gift. And they'll think you're doing something nice, but you're not. That's the only reason I can think of to use them. Otherwise, don't buy them. And if you own them, put them in the bin. Or send them back. I think I'm going to write a negative review on Amazon.
Are you?
Yeah.
I think I am too.
Okay.
Well, I didn't buy them. I can still write a review.
I'm going to pull the full Karen.
Oh.
And I'm going to try and get us a refund as well. Because that's company money, Nicole.
How much were they?
Actually, it wasn't even company money. It was my own money.
How much were they?
I think they were $7.99.
Okay, well,
For
you know,
20
if you-
pads.
If you look after the pennies, the pounds take care of themselves.
You're right. I'm getting a refund and a review, and I'm doing it straight after we finish this recording.
I think you should.
Okay, I
Because
will.
they're a fucking con.
They are a con. That's what I'm going to say.
I think
in
this
review.
is the most conned I've felt in all the practices that we've done, actually.
There's been a few where I've thought this is a bit silly, but this is probably a proper actual con. Yeah.
We went to this wellness show yesterday, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
There was a lot of shit like this.
There was a lot of snake oil being sold.
Yeah. But like, for like thousands of pounds.
Can I tell you my fave? I was
Yeah.
telling Ollie last night. It was like a sleeve, a pocket for putting your mobile phone in at night so that it didn't emit any radiation. But if you need to spend however the hell much these things were on a pocket because you're not clever enough to A, turn
it
your
off.
phone off for free, or B, put your phone outside your bedroom, also free, then you deserve to be ripped off. That was my conclusion. It's like, if you can't figure this out for yourself and you're that dumb, you deserve to have this money taken off you.
That's a bit mean.
It's not.
It is.
Because no one needs
I
that
tell
product.
you, it is mean. It's not kind.
It's not, but no one needs that product. Nobody. And I felt that way about most of the things.
Actually,
that
I
were
think
sold.
there are people that do need that.
Who?
I'll tell you who.
Come on.
Let's say someone has aging parents and they do not want to turn their phone off at night in case they need them in the middle of the night. But they don't want the radiation. They can put it in this pocket. The phone is still by their bed. There you go.
Let me give you another solution.
Go on.
Landline.
What if they don't have a landline? I don't have a landline.
Their aging parents probably do. They could put one
Not
in.
their aging parents. The
They-
child that they're phoning.
They could install one.
Right. If I have aging parents,
Yeah.
for example, I don't have aging parents. I mean, I have
You
older.
don't. Aging parents. Your dad's in the gym at 6:45 in the morning. Aging. He's a bionic.
He is bionic. Anyway, if I have aging parents,
Yeah.
I don't have a landline. I'm not
Yeah.
going to just get a landline just because. I think there are scenarios where it could come in handy. I think there are. I think you're a little bit mean about that.
Don't care.
I get that
Don't
it's-
regret it.
Get love that for you. I get that it's not for you. I get that it's not for
Yeah,
you.
it's
But
not.
there are some people that can benefit from this product. You are not their target audience.
I'm not.
And that's okay.
It
you
is
don't
okay.
have to wish bad things for them.
I didn't.
You
I
did.
I just said
You
if
said
they're
they
too
deserve-
thick to
you
turn it
said-
off, they deserve to have them take the money taken off them.
You didn't say that. You
did
said
I
they
say?
deserve to be ripped off.
Oh, well, there was
That's mean.
It's a bit mean, but there was an awful lot of that going on yesterday.
Oh, there was. There was. And once we'd been spoken to about 1,200 times and each person was giving a different TED talk for their own product or whatever it was they were selling, I was like so spent by the end of it.
My other favourite sentence of the day: aging is a disease.
No one said that.
Yes, she did. Aging is a disease that we're preventing. It's not actually a disease. It's actually just like
A
part of
privilege?
life.
A privilege?
Like plant, hamster, human. We're all going to age, love.
It's natural.
And your supplements are not going to stop that because it's natural and normal. And you know what? We're supposed to age. We're not supposed
She
to be
didn't
200.
say aging is a
I
disease.
swear to you, aging is a disease.
That's a terrible, terrible, terrible thing to say.
That was kind of
Was she young?
She was pretty young.
Of course she was.
But that was kind of the vibe I got from the whole thing. Was like,
It
oh
was
my
a
God,
lot
don't
of-
age.
Yeah, all of it was about how not to age.
Yeah, but we have to. It's normal.
It was healthy.
It's supposed to happen.
Yeah. It's called evolution.
But, you know, this is another part of why we do this show because
Well, we kept saying that throughout the day.
Yeah.
This is why we do this show, so that we can debunk it.
I feel
Anyway.
a little disappointed.
What, by the foot pads or by the wellness world in general?
Both. Today,
Yeah.
I feel disappointed by both of those things.
Yeah.
Because I think be well whilst you're alive. And whilst you're aging, you can still be well, but you are going to age.
It comes down to the simple truth, which we said at lunch, didn't we, after we'd left this exhibition. All you need to be well in life is you need to move your body, you need to rest your body, you need to eat well, you need to hydrate, and you need some calm.
Yeah.
And they're the things that you need in order to be well. And you need to have some fun and laughter.
But you don't really need to spend tons of cash to
But
achieve
any of those
things.
things can come for free. Obviously not the food, but any of those things
Yeah.
you can manage yourself in your own way without having to buy a sleeve for a phone or a supplement that says aging is a disease. Yeah. Anyway, that's our show on foot pads. We hope
And
you-
our musings on wellness.
Yeah. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed the little rant at the end. We'll be back on Friday with our weekly Wellness Roundup show. Look after yourselves and have a good week. Bye.
Hello everyone, I'm Kat Farmer.
And I'm Marianne Jones, and we want to ask, are you past giving a toss about what people think?
If so, then please join us for our twice weekly podcast, Been There Done That Got the Podcast, where we wang on about misbehaving hormones, inappropriate crushes and debatable fashion.
All while navigating the banana skins of life in a mid-heel.
Download Been There Done That Got the Podcast wherever you listen to your pods.